Steve Jobs says that the Jets are a losing football team. It's a team that finds ways to lose rather than finds ways to win. So I agree with Steve Jobs here. He hit the nail right on the head, and I think it starts with Aaron Rodgers. It's a culture problem, okay? And as the quarterback, that is a position of leadership. And in a leadership position, you cannot have a guy who is so selfish as Aaron Rodgers is. Aaron Rodgers is a guy who has not won anything, right? Like I don't care about individual things. I don't care about none of that. He has not won a championship, a Super Bowl since what, 2010? We're coming up on 15 years now. Okay, we're coming up on 15 years since Aaron Rodgers has won a Super Bowl. This is not Tom Brady. This is not a guy who, he's fresh off of a Super Bowl coming to your team or fresh from losing a Super Bowl. You know what I mean? This isn't that type of guy. This is a guy who he got it done once 15 years ago, and we're going to give him the keys. We're going to give him carte blanche. We're going to let him dictate when he shows up and when he doesn't. We're going to let him skip practices. That don't work. That don't work for me. You know what I mean? I'm not a player on the New York Jets, right? Obviously. But if I was, I'd be like, yo, who does this guy think he is? He's not some. Yeah, and by the way, Tom Brady wouldn't even do that. You know what I mean? Like these other guys, the other guys that have been where Rodgers has been several times instead of just once, they don't do that. The great ones, they don't take leniency off of themselves. They don't, or give themselves leniency rather. Kobe Bryant wasn't out here skipping practices, okay? He had 5 championships though, buddy. He had 5 championships and he was never, oh, I'm the man and I don't need to show up today, or I'll just do this or that, So very nonchalant about it. That's not what you want from your quarterback, is nonchalant. You don't want that. And Aaron Rodgers tries to play the nonchalant guy. I don't get it. Not only that, but Aaron Rodgers as a player, right? If you look at what he was good at, the magic that he did create, because again, as a player, he's fantastic, but in his prime, he has now lost his step. Not only is he injury prone, but he's older, and just those injuries have been lower body injuries, they've been ankle injuries, Achilles injuries, they've been rough lower body injuries. And what does that do? It takes away his biggest weapon, which is not the arm. He has a great arm, but his legs. Aaron Rodgers' legs are what creates those moments and opportunities. Aaron Rodgers is under pressure from the defensive line and he has to make something happen. If he can't make something happen, he's not no Big Ben Roethlisberger that could just chill in the pocket and throw it. He's not no Peyton Manning that could just be in the pocket and throw it. He's got to move around. Aaron Rodgers is a guy that moves around, and he's not a pocket passer like that. You know what I mean? He's not that guy. So you take a guy who's in his 40s, hasn't won a championship in 15 years, is injury prone. You always see him limping, and every time the guy gets touched, you have like a little, is he okay? You know what I mean? You have a moment. This was a bad move by the Jets. The Rodgers experiment was a failure, and they need to turn the page. I am against him coming back in 2025. I'm not a Jets fan. I just watch football. And, I do like the Jets, though. I like their colors. I wish they would win. But I would never call myself a Jets fan. I never put that on me. That bad luck. I never put that bad luck on me. I got enough of it being a Mets fan and a Knicks fan, right? And unfortunately, I have labeled myself that in the past. But Mets are doing pretty good, and so are the Knicks. And I want to see the Jets do good. I do. I want to see all New York sports teams do good. But not with Aaron Rodgers. It's not happening. And the culture needs to be established. You can't have stars on the team, whether it's a quarterback, a cornerback, a wide receiver, a running back. You cannot have stars on the team, a star defense, like nothing, who is against your culture, who is the exception to the rule. You have to establish an order in the locker room. And you can't do that when it's already trash. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree, disagree, it doesn't matter. Join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoy the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.